If everything gaming related you saw this week was Borderlands 4 ads, worry not. We have searched the whole web to bring you all the other great gaming news. And we're starting with big ambitions from a small indie studio. Of Peaks and Tides is an upcoming open-world survival crafter whose gameplay trailer really surprised us. Because this game looks like it does not even restrict itself with mere boundaries of genres. This looks like it will be everything at once. There is exploration, survival, crafting, building, taming, and ARPG combat that also looks somewhat Souls-like. This looks quite spectacular and like an interesting blend of gameplay, and the trailer actually had some witty and funny moments too. But after all these years of playing games, and more so watching trailers and then seeing the released games, we cannot help but only feel cautiously excited. And we know many of you guys feel the same. Because we, as gamers, have collectively been burned so often that we can't even help but think, yeah, okay, nice, but I'll have to see this for myself. The seeing part might have to wait a bit longer though. There is no release date yet, but it's probably safe to say that we'll have to wait at least one more year. What we do know is that there will be co-op and that it's going to be PvE focused. Some portions show a lot of characters, but those could be NPCs as well. We also see some friendly spirits and other creatures, some of which can even serve as giant walking fortresses. Others seem to raid our bases at night. On top, other dangers like wildfires and floods exist too, and the available info highlights a physics-based world that players can shape. Combat seems to involve massive and epic Wu-Chang-like bosses, and even some hints of special shape-shifting abilities of our characters. We're definitely, cautiously, excited for a blend like this, and will keep a close eye on the development. Ravenswatch, the action roguelike best known for its fast-paced action combat and fairy tale-inspired heroes, is getting a major free content update called Hourglass of Dreams. As the name suggests, this update revolves around time manipulation. Until now, each run had a timer capped at 18 minutes, and if that timer ran out, you had to face a boss, the Master Nightmare, ready or not. Or you could push for the boss early. But why would you, when that only means that you're missing out on all that exploration? This is where the Hourglass mechanic steps in, adding something players had been asking for a long time: a reward for pushing for the boss early. Depending on how fast you are, you will get more rewards, including more XP. This opens up more flexible and diverse ways to play this roguelike. Do you want to do a more speedrun style and see how fast you can go? Or do you want to explore as much as possible with the trade-off of an overpowered Master Nightmare? Because also new is the overtime mechanic. This gives you the option to add up to 3 more minutes on top of the normal 18 minutes. But extending comes at a price, as every second makes the Master Nightmare beefier, more HP and more attack power. The update is coming to all platforms on September 17, of course with co-op for up to 4 players and full crossplay. Cozy games have had such a high lately, and honestly, we are all here for it. Heartopia is a new, blissful island adventure in which we are the town's mayor. We build our dream home, put together some colorful outfits, get to know the other residents, and keep ourselves busy with some hobbies. Next thing you know, a raccoon in a shirt will ask you to pay back that mortgage by collecting fish and flowers. Jokes aside, although it sounds a lot like Animal Crossing, it looks like Heartopia has a lot more freedom and more varied gameplay. You have the typical life simulation stuff like gardening, fishing, cooking, birdwatching, and bug catching. But you also have the most important one of all, cat care. And on top, the third-person camera makes the town feel so much bigger. The gameplay trailer looks super adorable, and my hope is that the multiplayer aspect is nowhere near the one that AC had. The info around how playing with others will work is still sparse, but I've found some clues that hint at a more open world that we can share with friends. It's expected to launch globally next year on PC and mobile. Until then, all that's left is logging onto your Animal Crossing island again, if you're brave enough to face those neighbors that were searching for you for the past 3 years. Okay, so if anyone among you felt like Elden Ring Night Rain wasn't punishing enough, because that's why you're playing as Souls-like in co-op, right? Bandai Namco has heard you and now added a high difficulty mode called Deep of Night to the game. During these new expeditions that become available after you have defeated the Night Lord called Night Aspect, you will meet stronger enemies, including red glowing variants. And the target Night Lord will only be revealed when you start, so you better bring a flexible relic loadout to adapt best to really anything that might await you. During Deep of Night, you can also get new weapons with additional effects by defeating these stronger enemies. But better not to pick one blindly, because they also come with harmful side effects, which could quickly put you in an even worse situation. Also new are Depth's relics that you can put in 3 additional slots. Clearing these expeditions grants you XP called Depth. The further you progress, the stronger enemies become, and additional fun mechanics are added, like keeping the Night Lord unknown until the battle begins, or having Everdark Sovereigns descend on the 3rd day. But hey, you asked for this, right? If you play in multiplayer, you will generally be matched with others on the same depth level. We couldn't find out if there's a maximum, but that's also probably nothing to worry about anyway. Ever wondered what the heck is going on with spies, worms, and mice in Dune Awakening? Or maybe you're just curious about the complaints around this mysterious, deep desert, but kinda don't want to spend $60 just to find out? Well, you're in luck. Dune Awakening is hosting a free-to-play weekend this weekend from September 12th to 15th, so you can check it out without spending a dime. And if you end up liking it, there's even a discount available right now to help you save some Solaris. Money. But that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're having a super great time with your favorite people in your favorite game. Maybe you're already playing Borderlands 4. Let us know how you like it in the comments, because we have heard a lot of mixed opinions, and some games press even calling it Stutterlands 4 due to these Unreal Engine 5 performance issues. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one.